Okay, we are live. Hello, everyone. I'm just going to give everyone a few minutes to join live while we'll start this program officially. But I'm super, super, super excited to be here today. Just one of the many in the future, Smarketers Hub events and activities that we do as a community. I'm really, really super excited that we do all our activities are centered around people, and that is why we are doing this. And but I'm just going to give like a few minutes for some few people to join in before we start officially. But so glad to have everyone on board here, and it's going to be a very very exciting time. So yeah, just 2 minutes for some people to join in. Welcome, 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 welcome. You can drop in your comments, um, share your favorite emojis because that's what we do. um, but super excited to be. I'm just going to give the team like a few minutes, and then we'll join in um, officially. Super super excited and happy to be here. Okay, I think it's 2 minutes already, so I'm just going to officially start. Hello, everyone. My name is Gift Aku. I am one of the community managers for this amazing community, Smarketers Hub, and it's such a great honor. It's always such a great honor to be here, to be part of this community, and then be doing such amazing work. As you know, or you might have seen on our social media channels, or some few months ago, we announced for our first cohort of our volunteer program because we saw a need from our community that entry level marketers needed a space to be able to learn and grow and actively participate in like marketing activities that they like. So we wanted to build something and take a proactive approach to do that, and that's why we did this volunteer cohort. It was a lot of new learnings and just exciting activities that happened, but we made it happen, and then we're able to onboard 10 very amazing volunteers who came on board and then gave their best, their all, and they made the community even the more better. So this event is going to be highlighting their achievements, their work, everything interesting they did for the community, and just like more exciting stuff that's going to be happening at the hub in the coming months. Okay. All right. So as we officially start off this program officially, I'm going to be welcoming Aisha, our founder, who is going to share more about all of this activities even more. And yeah, so stick around and then put in your emojis and share on social media because it's going to be a very very exciting time. So very happy to be here. All right. Let me welcome Aisha. Welcome, Aisha.
Hi, hey. Thank you. Thanks, Gift. Hi, everyone. Good evening. Yeah, good evening. My name is Aisha. I'm the founder of Smarketers Hub. Thank you for joining us today. Um, okay, where do I start from? Today marks a super, super significant milestone for this community. And more importantly, for obviously each of the amazing team members that were actually here to celebrate today, our team members from the first cohort of our volunteer program. When we launched this program, we only had one thing in mind. Our vision was very, very clear. We wanted to involve more of our community in the building process because we believe that we're all responsible. We all have the power to improve access to the resources and the opportunities and the safe spaces that marketers need today to feel supported and to build successful careers. And as we're here to wrap up this program, I'm really just here to say thank you. I want to express my deepest gratitude to the team. Your dedication, creativity, hard work over the past 3 months have been more instrumental in moving our mission forward than you might actually realize. You see, consistency is incredibly vital in our journey to building a strong community. And your work has helped us to stay on this journey to becoming the go-to platform for African marketers who are looking to succeed on a global stage. And I have a bit more to say on that, but I also have to pause at this point and give a super special shout out to our team of first time managers, Gift, who was just on here, super amazing, and Natasha, our community lead, who have supported the volunteer team very closely in the last 3 months, providing feedback, removing blockers. I've spoken with both of them individually at different points through this journey, and the growth that even this program has brought to the core team has been nothing short of remarkable. So I do have to give a shout out to these two people, because this was their first time being responsible for a team, and they rose to the occasion and worked together with the team collaboratively to bring some of the amazing results that we're actually going to be sharing in today's session. Now, back to our volunteers. The experience that you've gained here is invaluable. You have to remember, every single great marketer that you know started somewhere, and hands-on experience is what really sets you apart and accelerates your growth. The skills that you've honed, the connections that you've made, and the impact that you've had here are the building blocks of your career. So through this program, you've not only contributed to our growth, but you've also invested in your own personal and professional development, really. Experience, while they say is the best teacher, is really not just about the tasks that you've completed. It's also about how you've pushed yourself, showed up, for your own self, for your team, supported one another, and at the end of the day, transformed your ideas into tangible, real life projects that you can look back on and continue to learn from for the future. So as you move on from this program, I hope that you carry forward the skills and the insights that you've gained here. But more importantly, I hope that you take with you the confidence that comes from knowing that you can create real change, you can make an impact, whether it's in your own career, in your own, little communities, or even on a global stage. Like, you can do whatever it is that you want to do. There's always opportunity out there. There's always, the resources are there. The community is there. The time is there. Everything that you need is there. And I hope that you feel more confident coming from this program, and going, forward in your career. I am extremely proud of everything that we've accomplished together, and I'm so excited to see where your journeys take you next. Like, you have to remember, you will always have a place at Smarketers Hub. We hope that you continue to be part of the community, continue to be active, and continue to take us on this journey as well of your own growth, because I look forward to personally continue to support each of you in your endeavors. That's really it from me. That's all I had to say. I prepared this very carefully, but I really, again, if you take anything from my speech, it's really just a big thank you. Thank you to the team. Thank you to our volunteers. Thank you to everyone for joining us today. And over to Gift. I have my drink in hand. I won't say what's inside, but if anybody wants to guess in comments, I'm very open to that. I'll be looking through. So yeah, I look forward to having a good time this evening and celebrating the amazing work that the team has been up to.
Thank you very much, Aisha. I've been actually trying to do this Gen Z love hand, and it just always doesn't work for me. I'm just like,
this is the Gen Z one.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
this is the millennial one, and this is the Gen Z one.
And I'm supposed to be Gen Z. I feel like I'm a millennial hot shop, but thank you very much, Aisha. That was so beautiful. Thank you so much for just everything. I feel like you are such an amazing manager, and then it's from you that we've taken this notes for the volunteer community. I feel like everything I just translated from all the things you've told me, how you approach giving feedback, then just share that with the volunteers. So thank you very much. This has been very amazing. So I'm super excited. So I'm just going to the next part is pretty exciting. We're going to be sharing some of the amazing achievements that has been achieved by the volunteers, and also give our volunteers each an opportunity to talk about their individual journey, how it's been so far, and what their impact has felt like. All right, I'm excited. So as you listen and learn, this is also going to be like a learning process about the accomplishments, why they have achieved those accomplishments, and just things that you could learn from it as a marketer as well. So just 1 second whilst I share my screen. All right. So just like we do at the end of the year, but this is the end of the cohort. This is Smarketers of Volunteer Program Wraps, our best accomplishments, our biggest accomplishments, our best moments, and some of our highlights. There's been so much that's been accomplished, and this team is definitely like, a powerhouse, and we just want to share some of their wins. All right. Um, so let's get into it. Um, so first of all, if you are here and you listen to us and you haven't joined us on Slack, there's an opportunity to join us on Slack. A link we provided for you. So join our community. That is where like everything is happening. And that's where we get to like, learn as marketers and grow. There's always like questions and insights from like marketers and I feel like sometimes I just go at the end of the week and just like read through every answers, every questions that was given. And it gives me like so much insights and makes me such a better marketer. So if you haven't joined our Slack channel, don't snooze. Join now. All right. So first of all, so over the past 4 months, our dedicated volunteers have worked tirelessly to make a difference in our community, from creating engaging content, writing blog posts, and managing the community. So here's a detailed look at everything they've achieved so far. So first of all, the social media team, we've gained 335 like new followers, and this is very organically. We do not do ads, and we've been able to like gain this across like our social channels. This is 3 social media channels: that's LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram. So which is really a big deal. And we've also done like 96 new social media posts, and this was so many learnings. I feel like managing the social team was just like a stream of seeing their ideas, seeing the things they are thinking about, understanding like what marketers are asking about, and providing content to that. So that was super, super exciting. And even in this process was me like, managing the social team. I feel like I've learned just as much from them as, hopefully they've learned from the community as well. So these are some of like our top performing posts like across like our Instagram posts. It was super, super exciting because whilst the volunteer team was on board, we had like our highest like monthly average like monthly reach. I remember like I screenshotted it and I was like, okay, I'm going to put this as like, oh, I managed this team that was able to like, accomplish this, right? So these are some of like our top performing posts, like our reach. And one of the things that I will say that I've realized about like the content that performs well is taking a look at like approaching our content from a community perspective. Because we're a community, we realize that every post that we put about like a marketer, or we talk about like a community activity, or we are answering a question from the perspective of us as a marketer, those posts tend to do always very well. So this is something that you can always put in your bag as a marketer or as a social media marketer going forward in your overall strategy. And the social media team really brought their A game. Right, we've created blog posts. This is super, super exciting for me because, like, our blogs, it was very, very difficult to catch up with our blogs for a while. And there was just like so many ideas that were just like, roaming in the internal team. But this team came together, sort of restructured what our blog was like, made sure that our blogs were SEO optimized, make sure that we were doing content streams with things that our community actually cared about. And there were 8 posts created, like 8 very high value posts. And I have read like a lot of like blog posts, but our Smarketers Hub blog post managed by Tashe, it's so detailed and so like it answers the question right from the start to the finish, and you just feel like enriched. So those are the articles. So you can check out our website www.smarketershub.com to check out like the amazing things the volunteers have shared. So these are some of the posts. We've shared a beginner's guide to creating mock projects for marketing portfolios. This is one of the questions that I get asked a lot from like entry level marketers. And these days, when I get the question asked, I just send them to this guide, and then it just like answers the question. I'll just be like, okay, this particular article will answer your question completely. And then there was another one about all you need to know about creating a content calendar, also super detailed. And also lessons learned managing a community for 3 months. Like I said before, all our content, most of our content are usually centered around how we're going to improve our community together and just make each and every one a better marketer, or just like think about people. Because at the end of the day, as marketers, we are always like selling to people. And I feel like all of these articles really reflect that, and it's been super exciting. Oh, oh no. Hello everyone. Can you see my screen? Hi guys. Please let me know if you can see my screen. I've been sharing since. Oh my goodness. I was looking at my screen, so I didn't even. I'm so sorry, everyone. Okay, let me stop sharing and try to share again. Have you? Did you see it before from the start? Okay. Um. Hi, team. Can you see now? You didn't even see at all. Wow. Oh my goodness. It's up now. It's showing. Oh yes. Thank you all. So you know what? I'm just going to thank you. Okay, I'm just going to skim through like where I started from and then so this is all the beautiful slides you guys missed. Um yeah, thank you. Thank you. All right. So these are all the beautiful slides you guys missed. I'm just going to start again. And yeah, just let me know. I'm just going to be checking like my slides now. Just going to check in the chat now to make sure that you can all see. All right. So this just like I was saying that just like as the end of the year we talk about like just our wrapped moments. So this is like a wrapped of like the best moment, the biggest accomplishment of our volunteer program, our first cohort of our volunteer program. And the first thing that I was talking about was if you've not joined us on Slack, you are snoozing. So join us. We have like the most impactful conversations on there. So you see a link to join our Slack community on the chat. So please join. And we cannot wait to like see your questions, your opinions, everything on marketing. Just put it on there. Um, so the first thing I was saying with our beautiful volunteer photos now is over the past 4 months, our dedicated volunteers have worked tirelessly to make a difference in our community, from creating engaging content, writing blog posts, and managing the community. So here's a detailed look at everything we've achieved. So first of all, the social media, I've already talked about these numbers, but this is like a look and a reflection of like, just how many new followers we got, how many new social media posts we did, and the 3 social channels that we were, which is Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. And these were our top performing posts. And I was saying that one of the things that I realized is that our top performing posts are when we center around our people. And I don't think this is just like for a community, for just communities, but basically for anyone. If you are thinking about a post, think about how you want to make your customers a superstar. And I feel like every time that we've done that for a post, they've always stood out. And if you're a marketer thinking about like a social media strategy, this is a very, very surefire tip. It always works for us. All right. And then I was also talking about like the number of blog posts we've created so far. So basically super so please, I'm with family in Benin City if you're very curious. Um, I was talking about like, we've created 8 blog posts, and I say that blog post that has been created by Smarketers Hub is unlike any articles that I've seen before. If I feel like what the titles are always suggesting, it gives like such like a detailed perspective from like each of the writers, and you just need to check it out. I feel like it just stands out and it's just like phenomenal. And shout out to the content writing team and the community management team for writing all of these amazing articles. These are some of the articles that we've written, but if you want to check all of them out, and I recommend that you do, check out www.smarketershub.com, our website, and then check it out. And if you do not feel empowered by the end of the article, I promise I will owe you something. So this is like a look at our top performing blog post, a beginner's guide to creating more projects for plus marketing portfolios, for a marketing portfolio. And like I said before, this particular blog post is very special because I think it is the top question that is asked by a lot of like entry level, like nobody's giving me a chance in the marketing journey. How am I able to like, say that I can do these things? And the key to that is mock projects. And we give like a very detailed analysis on how to do that in this blog article. So I really recommend that you do check it out. But check out all our blog posts. This was one of our top performing ones, and just like in a few weeks we're able to do all of these numbers, and just excited for like just how that, because SEO articles like compound. So just excited to see like just the more new people that are going to like check this out and just um grow their career from here. All right. Then going to communities, we had 131 new community members join Marketers Room, which is super, super, super exciting. The community is where everything basically happens. And we are so, so proud. I know that I'm so, so proud of the community. We just started this year, and the volunteers really gave us like a push and a boost to like, putting new members, putting new community members, and even seeing that community members like physically live in Lagos. It was such a fantastic experience, and you guys just need to come in. I feel like a lot of marketing communities that I'm also a part of, there's just like no direct impact for me, and it just feels very different. There's a lot of thoughtfulness in each of the resources that we share, in the job opportunities, in the conversations that happen, even in the light breezy stuff that happens. So please join. The link to the Slack community is already in the chat, so do join if you haven't joined yet, and we will see you there. And yes, as a community, I'm just going to say this. I know that I talk a lot, but I'm just going, because I'm very, very passionate about Smarketers Hub. I feel like we are a one of a kind community. You don't see a lot of communities that, provide this much resources to its members. And I feel like we carefully curate like all the resources that we share to make sure that your marketing career is going to like global places, and we're actually changing your mindset to like global career level, and we're actually doing like a proactive approach to making sure that we're providing the right resources for you. And most of these resources are either free or like very, very inexpensive, so do check them out if you haven't. And whilst the volunteers were here, we're able to like download, like we got 223 like resources downloaded while they were here. So they did a lot of work in like distribution and making sure that our products were out there. So shout out to you volunteers. And this is a snapshot of like some of the things that we've done. And yeah, so many community conversations. We've gotten subscribers to our newsletter. Our community is growing. So many people are learning. So many people are feeling the impact of like what we do. And it's just been a very beautiful experience. And these are some of the best moments. I'm just going to like slide through them. This was like when we had like our orientation week. If the volunteer program is like something that you're interested in, we're going to talk more about in the future, but we're going to have an orientation week where we like let you in on all the activities that you're going to be a part of. And this was like a snapshot of that. Of course, when we met at Connect and Converse, our very first physical event, the volunteers were like phenomenal in making sure that this event was like super seamless. I think we were really, really lucky in just getting like very super kind, helpful, thoughtful volunteers. And just shout out to all of you for making this a possibility. And just like as a look to our volunteers, um, this is our content writing volunteers. You can put some claps, some shout outs, some woo, some woo in the chat. But these are content writing volunteers who are making sure that our blogs are like popping. Elizabeth Alade, Antonia, and Faith. These are our social media volunteers. These people have my heart because they have the team. So, Winner, Mariah, Judy, and Yola. And we have our community management volunteers who did such a wonderful job. ID, Dongi said, Titi, Lola, and Blessing. You guys were very phenomenal. So I'm going to give an opportunity for you guys to actually hear from the team. I'm sure by now you guys are like, Gift, you're talking too much. Let's hear from the people who are actually graduating. So I'm going to give an opportunity for them to come on here and then, just talk about their journey in Smarketers Hub and, just like last words from them. Okay, some people are not online. Those people are not online. Unfortunately, you're going to hear my voice again because they all put like very interesting last words. But I'm going to bring them on board, and we're going to, yeah, just see some of their last words. Okay, so the first person, okay, I'm just going to skip through and just share TT's I'm going to bring Titi on stage to speak. Titi, if you can put on your camera and just like talk through your last words.
Hi everyone. Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Okay, okay. So my experience at during the volunteer program was actually very amazing, and I worked with great people. So I worked with Heidi. I also worked with Blessing. My most memorable moments were the weekly calls. I enjoyed catching up with the community team and discussing tasks we're currently working on. I would really miss that part about the program. So thank you, Itashe. I have learned so much from you. Your feedback was always detailed, and I enjoyed reflecting on each of them. Thank you, Aisha, too, for this amazing community. And to Gifts, even though I didn't get to work with you, I enjoyed chatting with you during the interview stage. Thank you all. I appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Titi Lola. So good to have you here. All right. Um, I'm going to bring Judy on screen to also talk about her journey. Titi Lola, congratulations and super excited about your journey.
Except it is by frequency that you are saying that I used to change.
Hi
Okay.
Judy, can you hear us?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes. We'd like to see your face. Can you turn on your camera?
All right. Sorry.
Okay, I don't think Judy. Okay, yeah, awesome.
Hi, everybody. Sorry. I kind of had like an emergency just a few minutes back. But here, okay, yes, this program, the community, my team leads. Okay, I'm trying to read from my slide, but really, I think what I really want to talk about is the fact that is how grateful I am working with Gift and my team. I think when I started, one of the things that was new to me was meme. I'm not a very funny person, and then I think I learned the idea of having fun while working, and I like the fact that it gave us the opportunity to like make mistakes and grow and own what it is that we are doing. And I really loved the community for that's the program for being so supportive. I think it truly has been like a blessing for me. And my teammates, Mariah, Wina, Eniola, for their experience and like it's really amazing. And I'm truly grateful for like the existence of Smarketers of and thanking Aisha for not letting it sit like an idea in our mind and actually going out to making it something. And I'm so encouraged and inspired by Aisha's story during Connect and Convert. And yeah, overall, I learned a lot and I'm really grateful for the opportunity. Thank you, Smarketers Hall.
Thank you so much, Judy. Thank you so much, Judy. The next person, congratulations, Judy. The next person I'm going to bring on board is Blessing to talk about her journey.
Hi everyone. Can you people hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm very excited about today and I'm also excited that I made it to the end of this program successfully. See, at some point when I was writing this slide, I was going overboard because I had a lot to say. But first of all, this volunteer program has been a serious learning experience for me. I know in our weekly meetings, Etasha will be like, what did you learn about community management? What are your thoughts so far? And one thing I would say that it has made me get a deeper appreciation of community management means because I'm a content writer, and as a creative, sometimes you just freestyle and do things on the go. But working in a team like this, and with a team lead like Etashe that is very structured, you get their timelines, you need to update, you need to look at data if things are not working out. Like, it's not like those things are new for me, but yeah, it was a lot for me to get used to. But I enjoyed the experience. I enjoyed working with Titi. Titi can be very detailed, and at some point when she's reviewing my post, she'll be like, "Take note of this, take note of that." I did too. I did always there, even though she's quite calm. She's always there to bring her own perspective whenever we are discussing, following up, and all that. And again, working with Etashe, again, I've said a lot of organizational skills. Also, Gift's enthusiasm at the beginning, that's during the interview stage, just made me know that, I'm in a safe place. And seeing Aisha during our events was very nice. I loved her warmth, I love her personality, and I love that despite her schedule, despite the geographical differences, she could make it here. You can still see the passion she has for this community, and it has been great. And if you see the end of my slide, I said that knowing how committed and hardworking the core team is motivated me to give my best. So this has been a wonderful experiences. I know I'm going to keep in touch with everyone here. And to the next set of volunteers, get ready to work where you enjoy it and you'll be grateful for the experience. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Bless you. I feel like I was almost crying when you were speaking. It was so beautiful. But congratulations. And thank you so much for your kind words. All right. The next person I'm going to bring on stage is Eniola. Oh, sorry. I stopped sharing my screen
Hi.
for a second. Sorry,
Okay,
I'm sharing again.
that's fine. But can we see me though? Can everyone see me or hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can see
Great.
you. Can you see my screen?
Not yet. Okay, it's still okay. I can see it now.
Okay.
Okay. The frame looks bigger now. I had a lot to write, but I had to reduce it because of the frame. And now I'm seeing more space. Okay. So hi everyone. I'm really excited about today because I'm proud of myself. I had to juggle this with a lot of things, and I'm super super proud. This 3 months has been like nothing short of amazing, and I'm beyond grateful with everyone I had to work with, especially Gifts. Gifts showed me what a good manager should be like, what a good manager should have. To my amazing team members, Judy, Mariah, Winner, you girls are like the best team a girl could ever ask for because it was amazing working with the three of you. Really, I learned a lot from you guys. I learned how to work better, and I'm just glad I got to work with all of you. And to Gift again, like I wrote here, our phenomenal manager, your intentionality was truly inspiring. It made me better. It made me want to put so much into the volunteer program because I mean, like I mentioned, I had to juggle with a lot of things. But seeing how intentional Gift was and how intentional she was about every single aspect of it made me want to give so much of myself as well. I've learned so much from you, not just creating content, but also about leadership, kindness, and the power of effective communication. Thank you for sharing with the qualities of a good manager. This experience opened my eyes to the global possibilities of a marketing career. I'm super thankful to Aisha as well because this Marketers Connect and Converse event changed my life. I'm not even joking when I say it changed my life. It really did change my life. It changed my perspective about my career. It changed my thought process generally, and I'm super grateful that that happened while I was also while I was also volunteering as marketers. I can't wait to apply everything I've learned. Thank you for creating this amazing opportunity for us. If you're just starting out your marketing career, volunteering as marketers is definitely the first step. Like I mentioned to Gifts before, this is just it. This will like make you go deeper into marketing. Thank you, Gift, thank you, Etashi, thank you, Aisha, thank you to the entire team. And my girls, my social media girls, thank you so much. I love you guys. Bye.
Thank you so much, Eniola. It was so good to hear all of that, and congratulations. And I'm super, super excited about your journey. Honestly, the next person, that's why I sort of like put my screen, is like Winner. She couldn't be here, so I'm just going to read through her last words, and just what she says. Okay, so Winner says, I cannot believe I made it to the end. It's such a shame I could not be here in person to witness this event, but I'm thankful to my colleagues, Judy and Yola and Mariah, for being willing to help at any time. Special thanks to my manager, me, for being the best manager a girl could ask for. You've been so helpful and supportive during the process. Thank you, Aisha, for creating this awesome community. From the first interview, I knew that I was in the right place. So if you're thinking about joining the next cohort, I 100% recommend you do. The one soft skill I have built during this program is consistency, and I've seen it yield results. I cannot wait to apply it in other aspects of my career. That's so beautiful. Thank you very much, Winner, wherever you're from. And I am super excited to have been a part of your journey. So, the next person I'm going to bring on stage is ID from the community management team to talk about her journey as well.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Give us please confirm if you can hear me.
Yeah, can we see you too?
Unfortunately, no, there's no light, and I'm not in a well lit area.
Oh, okay. No problem.
Okay, okay. So, getting into the program was a dream come true because I've always admired gifts and the work being done at Smarketers Hub. I wasn't in the community for a while, but I followed Marketers Hub on social media, on Instagram and Twitter, and I love the work they were putting out there. My key highlights were my teammates, Lola and Blessing. There was never a dull moment with them, even when I kept to myself. They were interested in my participation and growth as much as theirs. I owe you ladies a lot. To Etashi, I am sincerely grateful to have been under your leadership. Your management, planning, and corrections have shaped me somehow. I now use a theme for each day in the community I manage. Thank you for being patient with me, and I'm sorry for areas where I delayed some tasks. To Mariah and Judy, thank you for access outside the Slack channel. It's beautiful to see what you ladies are doing in your personal lives. As the program comes to a close or an end, I'm hopeful that the relationships and insights gained will continue to inform and enhance my future pursuits. God bless the entire core team, Aisha, Gift, Etashi, and may the program keep being a medium for impact and growth. Santé, which is cheers in French. Au revoir.
Oh, I was saying au revoir. French teacher was saying is au revoir for some reason, but thank you very much, ID. That was so beautiful. Thank you for sharing. The next person that I'm going to bring in on stage is Antonia from the content writing team to share about her journey as well. Give me a second. Hello.
Hi everyone, can you hear me? Hi.
Yes, I can hear
Okay,
you.
okay. So my experience has been a very deeply personal. Okay, so it's been a personal and a professional one, and the impact is just so innumerable. I can't even begin to recount how much impact Marketers Hub has had on me. Well, let me just share this little bit. Okay, for me, in many ways. For one, the program has helped me come out of my shell a bit more because I just have to interact with the team lead and my teammates. There's no hiding in the background for anyone. And it was so easy to do because Gifts and Etache really made it, easy for me personally. They made us feel valuable, they made us feel smart and capable of great ideas. So, what the program has taught me is to be more open and communicative. Another huge benefit is the confidence boost. You see, I'm a freelancer. Unfortunately, poor work culture from past jobs and even backline experiences can chip away at one's confidence. So I came into the program with a lot of self doubt. But the amazing support I got from Itashe, who I got to work closely with, has helped me to trust myself and my process even more. In all, it's been a remarkable journey.
remarkable experience, and I'm really glad I got to interact with amazing people in the community and resource team, even though we really work so closely. I mean, people like Blessing, people like Judy, and even Lola. Yeah, they are great people. And of course, my people, Faith and Elizabeth. It's been really, really nice getting to know and working with both of you. Thank you, Aisha, for the wonderful opportunity. Thank you so much, Etasha and Gift, for putting in so much great work. I love your organizational skills. I love your soft skills. I love the way you approach work. I love the way you carry each and every one of us along. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, and all the best from me.
Hi everyone, can you hear me? All right, good evening and thank you so much. My volunteer program at Marketers has been like an awesome experience from working with different people, even in the content writing team, and also to my team leader as well. This is like my first time working with a structured company, and even like personally, like my first experience working as a content writer in a marketing hub. I'm truly grateful for Aisha, to Smarketers, to Tashe, my team lead, and to Gift as well, and then to other people in my other members in my team, to Faith, and then to Antonia. Like, thank you so much. And then I got to like work on different projects, the collaboration. I also like learned about effective communication, how effective communication help, and then also to communicate whenever like you're having like a creative block, because as a writer, definitely you always have like a creative block. Like I learned a lot, and then this is as truly like helps my marketing career, and then with the experience I've gained so far, I mean, I'm really, really grateful. Thank you, Aisha, for the opportunity, and thanks to everyone at Marketers Hub.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth. Congratulations again. Also beautiful to hear. I was cracking a lot of jokes, and apparently I wasn't being heard. Can't remember my jokes anymore, but I'm just going to like move on to next person, Faith, before we go back to like Mariah, who was supposed to be like the first person to speak on this call. So I'm just going to add Faith on the screen, and then we hear from her journey.
Hi everyone, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, can hear you.
All right, so I'm not exactly going to read from the slide because it feels first I am grateful for Smarketers Hub. I'm grateful for every time I get to volunteer, every time I am mentored. I know if I had to pay for things like this, I may not exactly be able to afford it in quotes. When I had reached out to when I applied to Smarketers, so one thing I can clearly remember was ownership. I wanted to own my work. I wanted to own my process. I wanted to see what it would be like for me to be able to plan my work from start to finish. And to a large extent, I got a lot of that. I got to see what a content audit looks like. I got to find my way around Squarespace, and that's the content management system. I got to do a lot of things which I would ordinarily not be opportune to do, and I'm grateful for that. Smarketers, thank you for access. Thank you for the opportunity to fiddle around, to move things around, to see the back end of things. Because I'm a freelancer, I do not always get to see what the back end looks like. I always get a brief, then work on it, and that's just it. But with Marketers, I was able to work on a whole process, work on my outline, work on blog posts, and just basically do the whole groundwork. Um, Thank you, Aisha. Thank you, Gift. Thank you, Atashe. You are such an awesome person. And I think you are the epitome of what I want in a manager. Thank you so much. Your patience. Sometimes I would really expect you to react somehow, but you just always, it just shows that essentially you're a good person. Thank you so much, Etashe. And my teammates, there was Abduhak, there is Elizabeth and Antonia. Antonia, thank you for checking in several times with me. I had to juggle and I knew I was absent quite a lot. Thank you all for giving me grace and for holding space for me. Thank you, Aisha, for betting this idea. Thank you for beyond the idea, actually trying to bring it to light. It is helping people. It is helping me. Maybe let me not speak for anybody else. It has helped me and it is still helping me. Thank you so much. And long live Smarketers Hub. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was so beautiful. That was so beautiful. Thank you so much, Faith. Really, really lovely to hear just like the impact like this has had. And yes, long live like Smarketers Hub. This is an amazing community, and I'm so glad to be a part of this. And I'm so glad like every one of us has been a part of this. I'm just going to um I'm just going to read Mariah's part because she's been having some difficulties joining this call. So Mariah said, the past few months has been so amazing to say the least. As someone who hasn't directly had team leads or mentors who were accessible in marketing, this was a dream come true. I had to learn, unlearn, and relearn so many times. You could say that I'm 100% better than I was before as a marketer. To the amazing SMM girls, Eniola, Judy, and Wina, it was so much fun working with you guys. Shout out to IT and of course every volunteer. To Aisha and Tasha, thank you for being amazing team leads and being an inspiration. Thank you so much, Gift. I think just working with Gift has raised my standards so much, from the feedback to the follow-ups and recommendations. I really became a better marketer, true and true. Finally, thank you, Smarketers Hub, for the opportunity and creating a platform like this to help growing marketers like me. Right, awesome. Thank you so much, Mariah, and congratulations. I think this has also been like I didn't think this was going to be as emotional as honestly as it has been, but thank you so much, volunteers. Like each and every one of you has it's just been so profound. So thank you so much for bringing your A game to the team. Faith made a mention of somebody called Abdul Haq. He was supposed to be here with us, but he had to drop the program midway for some personal issues, which was very, very understandable. But even in that very short time, he had so much impact to the team. He released like an article, the expert feature article we have of Amal Dufer. You can check out our website. So he wrote that, and then it was just really beautiful. So the team really brought in their A game, and we are so thankful to you. All right. So the next part, of course, this is a sign out program. So we are going to be presenting certificates to everyone. So in this presentation of certificates to everyone, and for each volunteer, you're going to have access to these certificates after this call, during this call. But I'm going to bring back Aisha on stage to give out the certificates to each and everyone. So welcome back, Aisha.
Hey, thanks. Thanks for bringing me back up. I'm just going to say one thing before we go into the certificates. I want to say thank you because I kept hearing my name from everybody's mouth, and I'm just like, I didn't do anything. I think the people that worked the hardest, rightfully so. I'm glad that you also got your flowers. Are definitely gifts, and it's actually we're just working very collaboratively with the team, working very closely with the team. I was just making sure that everything is running smoothly from afar. So I just want to say a big thank you once again. It was really, really incredible to hear from everyone. But thanks a lot. Thanks for your feedback. Thank you for working so hard. Thanks for dedicating yourselves to something that you've committed to, because honestly, it sounds like a small thing, but it's a very, very big thing. And it's always, pinnacle. It's like what undercuts any kind of growth that you experience. It is, your commitment and your dedication. So thank you for bringing those to the team and for all your work and impact. Yes. Anyway, now it's time for certificates. I was really just brought on here to call names, glorified name caller. So if Gift shares her screen, we'll go in. So first person is Adenike Abati. Congrats, Adenike. If you guys want to go in the comments, do all the congrats and the woos. We can have that. But yeah, I'm just going to go through each certificate. Next, we have Faith Ekekwe. Oh my God, I might mispronounce some names, so forgive me in advance. I'm certainly not doing it intentionally. Yeah, so Faith, congrats. Elizabeth Alade, congratulations. Wina Ajibola, congrats. I'm Yoruba, so all the Yoruba names are like right up my alley. Okay, we've got Mariah Odusi, congratulations. Eniola Adie, congrats. Judy Oposio, congratulations. um, Idogesit Akpan, I think that's ID, so I'm just gonna call you ID. Congrats. Titilola Shitu, congratulations. And we've got Blessing, congratulations as well. Is that everybody? Okay, wow, that was quick. Well, everybody should get a link to download their certificates in a private chat. So feel free to download that, share it, wherever you want, tag us. Yeah, happy you think it's beautiful. Yeah, thank you. That's about it. I think Gift has a little bit of a closing to share, so I'm just going to let her come back on. Is Gift still here?
Yes,
Okay,
I
there
am.
we go. All right, cool.
Thank you so much, Aisha, for all of that, and congratulations, everyone. I feel like before I say like any closing remarks, this has been a very, very exciting time. But I feel like I feel like we all miss like her voice, or just like hearing just words of encouragement from like our very own community lead, Tashi, to just talk about like, yeah, words of encouragement. So Tashi, sorry, I know Tashi doesn't like me to sneak attack her, but anyway, I'm going to mention you.
Oh
So
my
welcome.
god. And I thought I'd escape coming on stage, but here we are. Anyway, thank you so much. What do I say? I feel like there is so much to say and I don't know where to pick it from my head. But I just know that I had an excellent time working with everyone I got to work with. And I'm very confident in your growth in the industry. And even if you want to change industry in the future, I'm very confident in all of your growth because what I saw during the program was not just coming in and helping us do work, but teaching yourself things as you went along and actually showing up to do what you came to say you would do. Because you all had goals when you came into the program, you all had things you wanted to achieve, and it's been really special just seeing that you actually put in the work for yourself to achieve those specific goals. And I am very confident in the growth you're going to have generally in your career and in life in general. Because for everyone I worked with, and even the social media team, those I got to communicate with, I can see that everyone is thoughtful. I like give to we're really lucky with everyone we got to have. You're very thoughtful with how you talk, you're checking on each other, and work is more than just coming in to do the work and doing the marketing work. It's also about how you connect with others, how you relate with people, because we are human beings at the end of the day. So thank you all so much for just being human and for bringing your best selves to work, for bringing your best skills, and for just giving your best and being honest with yourself, even when you weren't sure of certain things. So yeah, and thanks for no, just thanks. This was also a great opportunity for me as well. So thank you. This has been wonderful. I am going to sneak off stage now and let you know to come back. So yeah, bye everyone.
Thank you so much, Itachi. As usual, that was just amazing, and that was just like really, really good. And thank you so much for just pouring everything and working with you as a teammate. It's just like so much learning, and I feel like everyone in the team is just like lucky. I feel lucky, but I feel like I don't want to say anybody is lucky, but I just feel like this team is so special in a lot of ways, and I just feel lucky to just have like this set of people to work with. So thank you so much, volunteers. It's been amazing to work with you. Just as a bit of a closing, this program, I'm so happy that it's been successful. It was a lot of like, is this going to work? Because there was not really a lot of like blueprints, especially with the way that we really wanted to structure this volunteer program. But I'm really glad to like see it come out, and everybody um because one of the things that we're doing our volunteers is also like, helping them with their portfolio as they apply for like future jobs. And just seeing where they started and where they are now has just been like a very, very wonderful um learning experience, just learning from you on how to like, improve like our processes in the hub, and how to like, because for us to like, show up as managers, we have to learn as much. We also have to like know how to make the process like very seamless for you. So thank you so much for just making this a very, very huge success. And I know that this is not going to be at the end of our interaction, and I know you guys are going to make like we're still talking, so this is going to be a start of like a very interesting phenomenal marketing or whatever career like you decide to go into. So I'm super, super excited to see. And I know that right now, since our first volunteer cohort is ending, there's a lot of questions around like, are we going to have like a second cohort? What is the next steps? And we do have like very exciting news for that. But first of all, I wanted to say that at the beginning of this year, we wanted to like host like two different cohorts, but there's a lot that goes into like, hiring like, the right people to make sure that we are very, very intentional with the volunteers that come on board, and to making sure that we're not just like, swapping through people, but making sure that we're having like a direct impact to their careers. So we're not going to be having any cohort this year anymore, but we're going to be having one next year for sure. However, right now you can start like, putting in your interest. We have a wait list. I think is going to be shared in the comments very, very soon for you to register your opportunity if you'd like to join our second cohort. We're going to start the application process in December, but you can sign up for the waitlist now, and we can actually start like, processing and looking over like, your portfolio. But just like, check out the wait list, put in your information, let us know why you'll be a good fit for the volunteer program. You can even join the community, message some of these volunteers and ask them like some of the things that they did, or how their process was, if you really want to be keen on joining this volunteer cohort. So check out the comments. Just check out the comments. The wait list is going to be there, and we are super, 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 super excited to see you join the second cohort of the volunteer program. We're going to make it like bigger and better, but this like first cohort has been like a very, very interesting pace to this amazing program. So thank you so much, everyone. You can put in like, share on social media what your highlights was this event from, and how it has impacted you. Just share anything that you want to. And yeah, and this is it. This is like all of it. I'm so excited that this has like happened. I feel like we have such big dreams as Marketers Hub, and sometimes I would not lie. I will not lie. When the project comes, I'm just like, how are we going to do this? It just feels so big in the head. But like the team is always ready to just help to make sure that we're achieving like, our biggest dreams. So I'm super, super excited that we have all of this. All right. Okay. So I'm going to release you from the shackles of hearing my voice. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm going to be ending the call right now. And thank you. Have a lovely weekend and have like a fantastic time. And congratulations again to our amazing volunteers. Love you so much. All right. Bye. Bye, everyone.